Okay, so someone said to me, trying to get this right, that films should be this way. I'm hoping that I'll film this, and then when I put it on YouTube, that it still looks like this and not like this. But we shall see. I shall try it out. There's nothing like experimentation. Apparently there's a special place in hell for people that film upright. Filming portrait. But that's okay. I think I'm going to be visiting all the places in hell. Cheers. Anyway. So, today, what am I doing today? Well, yesterday, on the boat build, when I left you, this is how far we'd got. Yeah. Yeah. And we'd done some dry brushing, and we'd done some darkening and ink washing and whatever. And this is where we've ended up. Well, now that I'm here, move that over there. We get to the stage where I'm going to make some spars for this little fella. These will need painting at some stage as well. And measuring up to the photo or the picture that I printed off, I have cut a few already that I plan on using, although I might have lost a couple, but that doesn't matter. I've got to shed loads, so yeah. But anyway, so on my photo, a photo of the boat, there are two masts, and there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 spars, one of which is your regular spar which goes across the top, at the top here, which I'm going to use one of it's that long, it's about that long, so I need it to be that plus that, which is about that long, and that long is about that long, which is nice. I've got one already made. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you a quick show and tell, if you like, of how I'm going to do this. I did have somewhere a big roll of cotton. Here's my big bit. I might even find it. I'll leave them somewhere later. I'll put pictures in here. What we're looking for, Jeffrey? Cotton. Look at that there. So, I've got some cotton, and I also want, do you remember them wires? Well, any wire will do it, but remember them wires that I was cutting and trimming and whatever? Well, as I said, any wire will do it, even a bit of fuse wire. If you've got fuse wire, if that's the only wire you've got, actually another bit of string would probably do it as well. But what I'm going to do is, I'm going to do a loop like so, and then keeping my loop as best I can. I'm going to make a little, yeah, makes sense. And what I shall do is, I shall, if I can find the thing, note to self, when clearing stuff away, remember where you put it. Yeah, like that's gonna happen. So looking and finding, which is nice when you do find what you're looking for. Well, at least something I'm looking for anyway. So I'm going to trim this because I don't want it too long anyway. I only need enough for what I need. So quick trim. Give me a reasonable little loop. I'll leave those bits handy because I don't know, might never come in handy for something. So there's my little loop. Yeah. And all I'm going to do is I want to attach that to here. Very much with just a little blob of the old hot glue. Now you can use any glue, any kind of glue really to do this. I just happen to have a hot glue gun, and I should have mentioned this beforehand, but any wood glue will do this because I'm going to then a bit warm again. It is a tad warm. Add my little bit of string, like so. Then add my bit of string, like so. And then I'm going to wrap it like this to give the impression of a lashed spar. And it'll take a couple of passes, I'm sure. Now, this is one way of doing it, which is the easy way of doing it. Just by adding a little hot glue. And holding it there. And that should hold that. Scissors are better for this job, but right, that's one way. If you see, all I've done is wrapped it like that. Yeah, makes sense. Now, also, of course, I want to do the other side. Now, this side I'm going to do a bit different. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a loop like this. And place the loop around there like that, leaving this end free. So the loop is basically like that. Yeah. So there's the loop, and there's my two ends. Yeah. Now I'll lay that end across like that. This I'm going to start by pinching close with that loop. I want the loop there. The loop is very important. I'll show you why in a minute. So start my looping like this all the way up, nice and tight, like that, till I get to the end of where I need it. Like that. And you'll see that there's a little loop left which this end is attached to. Yeah? Now watch. I cut the piece that I've been wrapping, and then I tucked that piece that I've been wrapping into that loop and through it, pass it through that loop. So piece I've been wrapping now goes through that loop, and holding that tight and then pulling that secures it quite nicely, just like that. And all I've got to do is cut that off where I need it, like that. And this little end bit, give it another glue to hold it. Job done. And that's basically done the job for me. Anyway, you end up with that tied to your spar. Yeah. Now that's tied to my spar. That will be slung up there. Oh, I don't know if you can see. Anyway, that will be slung up there, up that spar. Or is it up that spar? I think it's the tall spar. Yeah, it's the tall spar. It'll be slung up the tall spar. But that's my first long spar, and there's only one of those. My second spar that I'm going to work on, these two loops like that, and it's the long spar that comes out the back of the boat, if I'm correct. Let me check the photo. This is getting worse and worse, and even worse and worse to decipher every day. But anyway, so the long spar comes off the back or the front. I think it comes off yes, I think it comes off the back. That's the long spar. The long spar comes off the back, and it's basically twice the distance of the spar to the back of the boat long. So it's a relatively long piece of spar. And I'm going to leave that with a point, I think, to make it pretty. So 1, 2. Take my old faithfuls. Hop down for the hop down. And then again, I'm going to make another one of these. Anyway, but not quite like that one. This one's going to be slightly different because this one's spar needs to be at the end. So what I'm going to do is take a piece of my wire. I'm sure there's a piece of wire somewhere. I leave a pot of it somewhere. Where did I put my pot of wire? Oh, excuse me. That's not very good, is it? So, well, if you want to write down where I put the little box, there you are, don't matter, I found it. So, here we go. Little spar for the end. This one's going to be slightly different, so I don't want that pair of pliers, I want the other pair. That'll do. What I'm going to do is twist it around a set of pliers, little needle nose pliers, and it'll give me a, yeah. And all I'm going to do then is attach this fella. I was going to attach this fella. Now I want to attach this fella. Right, try again. So, pinched it in there. Take it right the way round, back to pointing to me. We have the little loop. Little loop. See the little loop? Yeah. Okay, so got that. And then we'll take the little loop. We'll cut off what we don't want. I think this one's a better cutter than that one. We cut off the amount we don't want. And we give it something to seat upon, like so. See that? Yeah. And then again with the cotton. Again, I'm going to use my technique, which I like using because it works for me. Might not necessarily work for you, but it works for me. No. These are separate, mate. They're separate. And I have a fly come to visit, which is nice. Some of you don't stay. I'll fight that. And as long as you don't go for my cup of coffee, as far as I'm concerned, he can make his own black coffee. And again, I'll cut it off. I'll feed it through the little loop, so, and pull it tight. Yeah, I don't know if you can see that. I'll feed it through that bit through the loop that goes in and under, and then I pull that, and it's trapped. There you go. It takes no more than a nick for that one, and a nick for that one. I'm not too worried if a bit of cotton hangs. I can always just finish off the ends like that. There's barely any quills on. There you go. There we have. Yeah, makes sense. And the next one I'm going to put on is a band around the back, so that it will slide over that. Yeah, makes sense. So I'm going to make a band, but with band with a loop in it, because again, I'm all about the possibilities as best as I can. So I'm going to take another piece of wire. This one I shall remove. I shall remove the little spigot end, so it's now a straight piece of wire. A straight piece of wire will need to have a round in it, like that. Now, round nose pliers are better than this for this, but I haven't got any round nose pliers, so I'm making do with what I have got, which is these pliers. So what I want is a circle. A circle is what I want. About the size of my pole, and that'll roll down the pole. Yeah, okay. And that will be that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do that to it. Yeah, and then using this on one bit of it, I'm going to make a kink. So what I've actually made is where are we? That's what I've made. Yeah. So loop with a kink on one of them. Yeah. And this, trying to keep that upright, will go on here. So I want that to be just where else I can get it. So let's get that square. And again, that's how it's going to sit over the end. Need a bit of glue on just to hold it in place. That's well faithful. My fish with a string, my old faithful string. Doesn't like a bit of a string. Now, a lot of the work on ships of this era was done by ropes and manpower, because they didn't have machines. Well, the best they had machine wise would be winches and stuff. Again, most of that was done by manpower. It took people to do it, and people were putting ropes. So the more stringy, ropey stuff you can put on the boat, the more authentic it will look, even if it is just a fantasy boat, believe it or not. It's just what it is. Now, and I have one. Now, I need to cut this fella. Oh, behind things so I can hold on to it. There's my loop again. There's my loop. This is my loop. I pass this piece through the loop and I pull it as tight as I can. Until this piece here, hopefully, will pull and lock my piece in place. And I'm not too worried if it pulls it under a bit, because again it locks the piece in place. So actually give that a blob at the back, just like that. There we go. If you did it right, you don't have to do an awful lot now. If you didn't, you might have to twist it a bit. But the idea being that that one now, be able to slide over there. That little hoop hole I've put on it, I'll take another bit of cotton, which I can put around a little pulley that I'm going to make, and hold it in place, and it will give a rope, and it will give people the impression that that's what I've done, and I've done it on purpose. Yeah. Of course, it helps if at the end of the day you have everything right around. But yeah, I think we're doing all right. So there's another piece, nicely bound and tied and done. And again, I'm going to do something very similar. So I have 2 more spars to put in here. Of a similar distancing. This one, of course, will sit there between the spars. I'll do the same with that one. Give the end a bit of a clean. Doesn't hurt. Yeah, I'll make another spar there. This one, again. This one will have a little hook on one end, a little loop on the other. I think I'll do the loop first this time, if I can. Probably better if I actually have something to look around. It's a bit bigger than I want it, but it'll do. Give me some push, pull it around. There's my loop. Shorten it. Go. And then take off the excess inches. Yeah, sure enough. There we go. So, there we go. Second loopy. It's going to go on there, like so. Needs a little loop over in place. Nice. Just like that. Look at that. That's going to be fine. Bit more string to make it pretty. I think I'll take it that way this time. You know, my heart goes out to the parents looking after their kids this time of year, trying to keep them occupied. It's like an enforced 6 months indoors. Or 6-week holiday indoors. To be fair. I'm actually glad at this present moment in time that my kids are all grown up, but at the same token I'm not so glad because they're not here. But hey, that's it, that's the way it is. My son and daughter-in-law are both key workers. My youngest son and daughter-in-law, both key workers, and they're working hard. Sure, I've spoken about them before, but I've got a lot of friends that are also key workers as well, doing their bit and missing their families like crazy. This is a hard time for them. don't care what anyone says, they deserve more than a pay rise when this is over. And if they don't get one, I think heads should roll at the very top. Don't even think of awarding them people bonuses, man. Do not start awarding shareholders bonuses during this time. It's just not right. They should actually be putting their money in. So anyway, that's enough of the political debate. I'm sure people have their own opinions. That's fine. Anyway, they should be getting at least 3 times the money they're getting. The people that are frontline workers right at this present moment in time are keeping the rest of us alive. Not only should they be getting at least 3 times the wage, they should be getting an added bonus for danger money, in my opinion. I may be a little biased, but there you go. Anyway, back again. 1, 2, 3, right awake, back in the room, and we're getting there. So yeah, so I've made 3 spars. There's another spar to go on. There's a tall spar to go on, and I shall be doing this for a little while longer. I shall show you results of these fellas when they're painted up and mounted. So till then, stay safe, be good to each other, love you all, bye now.